Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and Samsung released a group of new products, including the Z Fold 7, the Z Flip 7. I made videos on those. I'll link to those down in the description. But also, it's time to tell time with the brand new Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. I make that joke every smartwatch video. Someone's got to start making fun of me. I do have a lot more Samsung content coming soon, so be sure to subscribe so you're notified. Also, Samsung has some deals going on their Watch 8 and Watch 8 Classic. I'll link to those down below if you're interested, but we're gonna set this up to my Z Fold 7, and then of course get some hands-on, or I should say wrists on, with the Watch 8 Classic. Let's get started. Here's the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic from Samsung with a 46mm face. Opening the box, you do get your watch face right away. And let's see what's up here. Standard quick start guide and a USB Type-C to a proprietary connector for the back of your watch. It does have magnets built in. I'll show that off. We'll get to the watch face in just a second. Continuing through. Finally, you just have your band that does come with it. Obviously, there are customizable bands that Samsung does sell. I'm sure you can find third-party ones as well. On the outside, you have more of a leathery look to it, but on the inside is a more softer touch feel, which is good, especially if you sweat or anything like that. It should come right off. A quick close look at that watch face. You do have buttons along the right side, a nice little orange accent to that middle button. The connectors are new for the watch bands. We'll talk about that in a second. A speaker, microphones as well. Plus, this dial does spin. It has texture to it, so it's really easy to catch onto your finger, and you can spin and, control your watch with it. And then a look at the back where a ton of those sensors are located. Also, if you need to release a watch band, the button is on the bottom here. Just press that in and it should pop right out. To connect your watch band, it's more of a push action, so just sort of line it up and just push in. Make sure, we're turning our watch on too. Make sure you don't grab onto the strap and push. It's too bendy and you don't have enough leverage. So make sure you're actually kind of grabbing the metal part to it and push in, and then you'll hear a click and it will snap on. So here we go, we're ready to go. All right, a close look with the strap on. I can also put this on my wrist in just a second. We're gonna run through the setup process and I'll talk about anything that's noteworthy. Just in case you want to see it, here's me putting the strap on. Pretty standard for just about any watch that you're going to have. It has a couple options to hold that strap in place, and there we go. Let's grab our phone. There was a pop-up on our phone to connect to the Galaxy Wearables app, and let's continue. Gemini's your personal AI assistant. You can press and hold the button or use your voice to activate it. That middle button is your quick action button that you can customize. You can have it open your exercises or do specific things like turn on a flashlight, start a voice recorder, or maybe you bike all the time. You could just have it jump straight to a specific exercise. The watch will track your stress on your vascular system and track your sleep as well. You can get coached on running. You do a 12-minute test to find your current running level, and then it will coach you if you want to get better and better and in better shape. There are AI-powered replies and suggested replies to quickly maybe send a quick text. Press the home button 5 times to call emergency services. Nice to have. Okay, we are all set up and ready to go. Within the app, you can customize everything from watch faces to quick panels and go into watch settings. Obviously, you can do that on the watch as well. And here it is, the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. A really sleek looking watch, honestly more of a classic look, hence the name. Press and hold on that watch face. You can customize yours or add more. There's just a lot to choose from. You can even just download more if you so choose. Anyways, this is the home button right up here. You swipe from the left to get to your notifications, and then swipe down from the top to get to those quick settings, which you can customize. Swiping from the bottom will get you to your app drawer, all of those apps. And again, don't forget, you can use that dial to scroll and maneuver through your phone. Even when you're on the home screen and you swipe over, there's those tiles and over to the notifications. So if you go left, you can go to your notifications, go to the right to get to those tiles, or you can swipe, of course, and there's a lot of different tiles. Again, customizable. Fitness, find your energy score, ECG, breathing exercises. Something new is tracking your antioxidant levels, and I don't think I've eaten today, so mine are gonna be very low. You have to use your thumb, the pad of your thumb, firmly on the center of the watch. So let's start measuring. So I'm gonna go back, you'll see the lights going right there. I'm gonna firmly press my thumb and it still says measuring. There we go. So it says keep pressing the sensor very low. There we go. So that means I need to start eating healthier, maybe more fruits and vegetables to get my antioxidant levels up. So that's just one more way that you can track your health and overall score. And you do get an energy score as well based on, your fitness and your workouts plus your sleep. Again, you have that quick shortcut button right here. I have it set to open your exercises so you can quickly go through. There's a ton of different options. I'm going to be using the golf one quite a bit, so I need to make sure to get that added. You can add tiles directly from the watch, like that vascular load, stress levels, and just going through sleep, mindfulness, vitals, and just battery, calculator, calendar, maybe specific apps like maps. Anything you want, you can add. Anyways, that's about everything I want to talk about for now. Overall, a very premium watch for sure. There's no doubt about that. I do like that they brought back the rotating bezel and just a few more added features as well. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. A lot more content coming soon. And as always, thanks for watching.